The American people are paying attention. Audio soundbite time, James Carville. We reported it yesterday. Today he says it. He was on Good Morning America talking about Obama and the polling data that they have at Carville's company and what Obama should and should not say.
I'm worried that when the White House or the campaign talks about the progress that's being made, people take that as a signal that they think that things are fine, and people don't feel out or believe that. They want to be reassured that he understands the depth of the problem and that he has a plan to deal with the deterioration of the middle class.
Deterioration of middle class, is that happening? What deterioration of middle class? We're 3.5 years into this regime. We're in a recovery. We've turned a corner. We're back from the brink. Obama's the judge of the middle class. What deterioration of middle class? Does Carville know what he's saying? Yes, he does. See, that's the key. Mr. Democrat, James Carville, shortly after Lanny Davis comes out and says, boy, there's some really vicious people in the Obama campaign. James Carville, you better not talk about the economy. It's not going to work. People aren't feeling it. They're living it. There's middle class deterioration. I don't know what the president's going to do. He can't talk about this. People want to know. They want to be reassured he understands. People would like to know that he cares. And that's what there's not much evidence of. Let's go to Obama himself. He was in Baltimore yesterday, campaign event. This is his new tack.
I inherited $1 trillion deficit. We had a surplus.
Stop. Did I say new tack? Sorry, folks, there is no new tack. This is all Obama's got. Play it from the top. In Baltimore, the president yesterday continuing with the tired, worn-out theme of 3 years ago.
I inherited $1 trillion deficit. We had a surplus. They turned it into a deficit, built in a structural deficit that extends for decades. This notion that somehow we caused the deficits is just wrong. They baked all this stuff into the cake with those tax cuts and a prescription drug plan that they didn't pay for, and the war. So all this stuff's baked in with all the interest payments for it. It's like somebody goes to a restaurant, orders a big steak dinner, martini, all that stuff, and then just as you're sitting down, they leave and accuse you of running up the tab.
Yeah, who is it going to 6 parties a night that we're paying for? Who is it palling around with all these celebrities? Everybody else picking up the tab. James Carville's going to have a new slogan. Won't be long. The economy isn't improving, stupid. You can't talk about the economy improving. The economy isn't improving, stupid. Late yesterday in Baltimore, Obama wasn't through after trying to tell everybody that all of this mess was bequeathed to him, that he was presented the bill for this steak dinner after everybody else had eaten and drank everything they wanted. Obama, nevertheless, had another point of view.
This crisis did not happen overnight. It will not be solved overnight. The fact is, job growth in this recovery has been stronger than the one following the last recession a decade ago. We've recovered more effectively than most other advanced nations.
He's not helping himself. Nobody believes this stuff. It isn't happening. He's not living it. We aren't living it. Nobody remembers the Bush recession. Nobody remembers that. It's 11 years ago now. Well, I mean, longer than that. 12, 13 years ago. So not only is it a lie, it's a lame argument. He really wants people to believe that job growth in his recovery is stronger than the one following the last recession. This one's so bad, people don't remember any previous recession and recovery. That's how bad this one is. Still in Baltimore, in the same speech, Obama decides to try the same tack on Mitt Romney.
He should be proud of the personal success he achieved as the head of a large financial firm. But I think he's drawn the wrong lessons from these experiences. He seems to believe that if CEOs and wealthy investors like him are doing well, that the rest of us automatically do well. For over a decade, harder work hasn't led to higher incomes. Bigger profits at the top haven't led to better jobs. across the board.
So the attack on Romney continues. The open expression of sheer ignorance about how an economy functions on full display coming out of the mouth of Barack Obama. Really incompetent. Best way and the most charitable way to characterize the guy. Believe me, it is the most charitable. Just incompetent. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's not rooted in any kind of reality. And we will be right back.